Welcome back, everybody, to episode 19 of Unemployed to Hall of Fame. Firstly, just want to apologise for the lack of uploads recently. Work has been crazy busy, so I'm trying to upload when I can. I tried to do one the other day, it went horribly wrong, so I'm having to do it now, but it's here. And you probably want to know what has been going on. Well, I'll show you. Quite a bad run of form since our game against West Auckland. We seem to be immune to draws. We either lose or we win. That seems to be the habit of it. But we've taken a bit of a battering actually since this ridiculous early season form. Something's not working. I don't know what it is. We haven't signed anyone. We haven't sold anyone. It's just not happening. So yeah, you can see I'm not going to go through all these scores just because I played quite a bit of games offline. We are going to come back against West Auckland again in Integro, but as you can see, our form is right out the window. We're favourites to lose the next 4 games, but we have been getting a bit of a battering, to put it lightly, and quite inconsistent. As you can see, there's a couple of good high scoring games here. Which sort of go against the form, but there's been a lot of losses, and we're just not getting something right. We did win our last game against Hyde United, but what has been happening as well is the media are now starting to criticise that we won't change tactics. So what we're going to do for this game is we're going to change tactics, and I'll take you through that. I'm not going to do all the player positions, but I'm going to take you through. We're going to show you how we attempt to build a tactic, and we'll take it from there. But as a result of our poor form, like I said, still no draws. We have taken a bit of a hit in the league. We're now 9 points off top of the table. We were top of the table earlier on in the episodes, but we're sort of sitting around here. It's not the end of the world. And what I've got to think of again is, do you know what? If we finish around here, that's absolutely fine. We are expected to finish 20th, I think the media prediction was. And again, it's not about getting Isle of Man to the Prem. That's not what this series is about. It's about getting poached for bigger clubs. And actually, we did get linked with the Warrington job. We didn't get offered an interview. We didn't apply. But we are now starting to get linked, which is good. So the main thing for us is, like I said, get as many wins, competition wins, get into that Hall of Fame. And I'm starting to think we might need to leave Isle of Man eventually. But anyway, Zach Clark is still absolutely tearing up the leagues despite our poor form. He's got 18 and 15, has slowed down a little bit, but he's top goal scorer, and Deer is still there with the assists. So what we're going to do is we've got a game today. We've got West Auckland in the Integro Cup, and we're just going to create a formation basically. It's still very similar to what we were recommended when we started the series way back when. So we're going to go for wing play. I'm going to stay away from gegenpress and control possession and vertical tiki-taka and all that sort of thing. Let's bring it back to basics because something isn't working. So we're going to try and bring it back to basics against high teams, and we're going to go for a wing play formation. Everything in my being says not to play a 4-4-2. They are recommending this, which I'm a little bit unsure about. We're not packed in the centre and mids. We're more an attacking team. But at the same time, I'm thinking they're recommending it. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it and see how it is. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly pause on this bit. I'm going to create the player roles off. I'm not going to take you through all of that. We are going to try and pick their best positions. We'll mess around with a bit of this as well once that's done. And then we'll get into the game. So we'll be back very shortly once I've done that. Right, so we've made the changes to the player roles. As you can see, what we're going for here is support on the wing here. So Wallace, the idea is he'll push up and support in here while Mahone goes forward. We don't want them both up and congestion that area. Jones is going to play centre-back and just sort of hover around the areas in. And Becker's been given a bit more freedom to move forward, spread the balls out. Lightfoot's job here is defensive ball-winning midfielder, and the idea is he's just going to cover this area, and Madison is going to bomb down, and I've set it to overlap, so he's going to go in as Scullion goes in and sort of makes the diamond here. That's the idea. Murray is going to be an advanced playmaker. but he's not going to move forward because I don't want him to clash with Scullion. He's going to just support, and the same as Hiltunen is just going to support. So it might not work. It might be 2 support and not too many attacks. So we'll see how that plays out. In possession, we're going to focus day. We're wing play. We're focusing down the right and the left with the overlap on the left-hand side, a wide attacking width, slightly more directing. We haven't got ball players, so the idea is let's get it forward as quickly as possible. The trusty old low crosses is set on the in position. Out position, we're still going to press. It works for us. It's worked for us. So we are going to carry that on. I might take counter off depending on how exposed we are at the back, and the goalkeeper's just going to distribute it to those fullbacks, get it forward. Midfield, I mean, I know we're packed out midfield, so it might make a little bit of sense to put it there. Maybe even distribute to playmaker, but this is what we're going to do here and just roll the ball out. And then out of possession, we're still going to prevent that short goalkeeper distribution, trigger the press more often. High press line of engagement up here, standard here because we just haven't got the pace and I don't want those balls over the top. Let's try and force our defence just to be a bit more savvy. So this is what we're going for, and here is the starting lineup. We got Bardsley in goal, Wallace, Jones and Becker and Maddison as the defensive 4. Lightfoot is going to playing that ball winning midfielder role with Murray and Hiltunen at the centre of the park, Mahone and Scullion as our wingers, and trusty old Zach Clark up top. We are struggling for fitness for our runner games at the moment, so we haven't got a lot to pick from. I'm hoping we can do as much as we can. If we go out today, I'm sort of expecting it. We're trying a new formation. We're fairly familiar with this formation. Fairly. Let's see how it goes anyway. Okay, so away to Auckland. We've seen these guys before. Great action shot there. They are 14th in the Northern Premier Division. They've got a bit of history and they've been around for a little while. I don't think, well, this is the highest they've played at. Okay, so they've sort of been hovering around here in recent years. And we've met them before. We've met them before and we won before. So let's get into it. Let's see how this one goes. Taylor to take for this one. West Auckland have won 2, lost 2 and drawn 1 in their last 5 games. They're playing a standard 4-4-2 formation. And we have played 5-1-3, lost 2. And this is our new formation coming into this game. The fans have not packed out to see this one, but it is the Integro Cup. What can we really expect? But let's hopefully get back to winning ways. Well, not even winning ways, just a bit consistent ways. Maybe we'll see a bit more of an improvement to our play here. But they've started off with the highlight. I'm hoping we win this nice here. Jones, beautifully done. Out to Hiltunen. What ball over the top? Zach Clark's got the ball. He's cut that back to absolutely no one. But Mahomes there, and Murray almost getting off to a good start. Okay, so we're going to see the formation now. We're going to see how it works out, how it plays. And I suppose with that Clark ball cross. Oh, hang on. Ball in here. And Becker. It's in. It's in. That's perfect start. That is a perfect start. 12 minutes in Becker. And this is why we brought Murray in, is because he's got that delivery. And then Becker has got the height. And that's just a lovely weighted header over their goalkeeper. Back across the goal. And that's given us a 1-0 lead. Yeah, with that Clark highlight, I know Mahone got it. No. No. Okay, as you can just see here, match plan has been left on, and our assistant has made 2 substitutions in the 24th minute when 1-0 up. That is completely my fault. That is completely my fault. Oh, okay. Well, that's what I get. That's what I get. This skin has got the ability to simulate matches, and I believe when we were going through a bit of a poor run, I did simulate a couple of those. But hey, it is what it is. I've learned from it. I'm not going to dwell, but this might cost us, and I'll hold my hands up there. And it's 1 apiece. No, it's not. It's offside. Cool. Yeah, so that's on me. And he's brought on a Kelly who's not that fit. Nothing was wrong with our actual players. He just decided he didn't like them in their positions, which amazing. But Kelly, ball over the top. That's going to no one. That's going to go straight to their keeper for the restart. And is this going to be them highlight? It is. It's a ball straight from the keeper. It's 1-on-1. And I saved. Fair play, Bardsey. I didn't think he was going to save that. I was completely pessimistic. I thought it was going to be one apiece. Blanco's going to whip the ball in. Douglas heads it over the bar. Okay, if we go into the break 1-0, safe. Boring, safe. That's fine. I'm not impressed with this. He took off our goal scorer. Like I said, it's my fault. Never use match plans when you're in a game, because that was just an awful substitution. And I'm going to take the hit on that one. Timing's been against me. I've had to use the simulate match button with the time of my new job and stuff like that. But hey, we live and we learn. But poor. And he's just brought on Leader Williams. That's our 3 subs done. What is our assistant doing? And what is he doing? Hope wasting time in the 56th minute. Do you know what, guys? I apologise for this one. If this ends up going wrong, this has shown nothing of what we'd be doing as our match plan. But I'm not going to dwell on it. It is what it is. But Blinko's going to whip that in. Hopefully, that's beautifully played by Bardsley. That should be the end of the highlight. And they seem to have shot up again in terms of their second half. Our players are knackered. We're going to see this. We're going to see a bit of this. Although they've got some tired legs as well, but it's just been a real slog for us this season. Kelly up to Leader Williams. He's going to play it all the way back to Bardsley. And do you know what? Just control the ball there. I'm not really bothered if you don't go forward. I know we want to see entertaining games, but if we can just control the game and get through, that's fine. But Murray's going to charge this one forward. He is our playmaker for this game. He's taken out wide. That is offside. Yeah, I thought it might be. I didn't want to celebrate too early on that. But we could see that. There's no arguing. The ball came across and Clark was just a bit too keen to try and get onto the end of it. I can't make any subs. I'm just going to have to watch this. Great management by me, eh? But it is ticking along. And hopefully this highlight is going to be us. Because if we concede in the 90th minute, Leader Williams back out to Kelly. Kelly down the wing, whips that one in. Oh, when it's headed away, it's going to be a them highlight. Don't do it like this. Not in the 90th minute. Oh. All right, happy with that. And actually, I don't even know what this highlight's about. What are we doing? Iltunen out to Leader Williams. He's cut inside forward. That's what I want him to do. That area there, and that was so close. That should be caught. That should be time. And it is. We didn't get a great judge. Bardsley man of the match. We won. I think that's the best that could be said. That was a bit sloppy. But we won. That's the main thing. So we will take that, and we are through to the next round at the Integro Cup. We are back for the first round of the FA Trophy against Margate. We are away. We have gone for a slightly different team today, just again due to the absolute poor fitness levels of our team for this match. Margate have got a lovely fish-eyed camera there, built in 1929. Hartsdown Park, 3,000 capacity. Beautiful picture work done there. They are in the Ishman South Division East, which again, same league as us, just across the way. Their manager is on 650 quid a week. Continental B license. I was about to say, how has he pulled that off when we're scraping the barrel? But this is who we're playing again, founded in 1896. So our team for this one is going to be Bardsley in goal. We're keeping the same formation because we got the win. Why change it? Burke has come back in as right back. Jones and Mbeka and Madison completing the back four. Griff is going to play as the ball-winning midfielder with Lewis Farmer. And we're going to give Mark O'Shea a debut, I believe. Youth player. He's brave. He works hard. And he's aggressive. He's going to play there, again, just due to fitness levels. We haven't really got a choice. Leader Williams is going to play down the right, and Scullion is playing inside forward left, and Kevin Spinelli is starting this one for us, yet to score after 3 substitute appearances. Clark is exhausted, so he's not on the bench. We're just giving a few players a rest. We've already hit all our competition objectives. God, it'd help if I could speak, apart from the cup. Oh, Lord. Apart from the league, there we go. We got there eventually. Obviously, because we don't know how we're going to finish there. But we're going to get into this one, and hopefully we win, I guess. Not too bothered, but it'd be nice to win for the episode, wouldn't it? Let's get into it. Tail of the tape for this one, Margate. They have played 5, 1-1, lost 2, drawn 2. So you would say not in form. Again, a standard 4-4-2 from the AI. And we are going into this one with the same record, thanks to that win in the last game. We've made 6 changes according to the commentary for this one, and it's straight into a highlight. Don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but Ratty for them, just playing it back to Ellison. Like I said, I think it's going to be interesting to see how this formation plays out. If we scrappy wins rather than big goals but conceding loads, that works fine for me. I'm not too fussed. I want more control really and just dominate. I know there's been another update to Football Manager. I don't know if that affected the scores or the tactics or anything like that, but that's a good play from them, low down on the right. That's fine. Do that all day, son. You can do that all day. I do not care. You do that for the entire match. We will be fine with that. But yeah, I don't know if that's had an effect. Just have to monitor it. Haven't played a lot of Football Manager in general, actually, in the last few days. I've got a couple of other saves going, but not really done anything there. But what a ball from Scully and out to Leader Williams. He's now attacking down the right. Beautifully burst in. No one's in the box. Scully is, and it's a sitter. Why wasn't Spinelli in that centre post? It's an advanced forward. Why was he not in that middle? No wonder he's not scored any bloody goals. If he's not getting in the positions, he's going to do naff all, isn't he? Do you know, I've not been impressed with that man at all since he's joined the club. Hopefully he'll prove me wrong this game. And that's a great save by Bardsley. That was a whipper of a free kick. And he just dealt with that comfortably. Absolutely comfortably. I just checked before this game. I checked the jobs. There's a load of jobs going. I'm in about applying for maybe a Vanarama role. But at the same time, I kind of want to be approached. I've got that ego, you know. Look, we've had back-to-back promotions. Approach me. I'm one of the hottest managers in non-league football. O'Shea puts a ball out there. Leader Williams isn't going to get that. So there is a few jobs going, obviously higher up as well. We've got about 150 grand in the bank now, but we're still very much suffering. Oh, go on, Spinelli. Are you going to prove me wrong? No, he's not. He's hit the post. That was jam. I wouldn't have given him that goal if that had gone in, because he just took a massive deflection. Didn't deserve any of it. But yeah, our wage budget. We can't sign anyone. So this is our team. Until we get rid of that wage budget deficit, we are pretty screwed in that regard. Oh, and they've taken the lead just before half time. That's frustrating. But straight into a highlight. Hopefully it's us going, do you know what? We're not going to lay down and take that. What are you doing, son? He's not done him. He's just cut all the way back. Jones, long ball forward. Spinelli's not going to do anything because he's useless. And they might just be on it. They might get another one. No, they haven't. Burke, captaining us for this game, apparently. It's always useful when I don't know who my captain is. And O'Shea, I'm not going to get on that O'Shea. He's 17 years old. Youth Academy. He's given the ball away, and they've given a penalty for that. He won the ball clear as day. And let's not start this nonsense again, the penalties. And it's 2-0 to Margate. It's 2-0 to Margate going into half time. I mean, it's deserved. What can we say? No, I'm gonna tell them they're bloody terrible. Sort it out. I've got a feeling O'Shea's going to get sent off. 18 aggression on the yellow card. I've not got hard tackling on. If he gets sent off now in this game, I mean, it was a pretty obvious call, but I'll be a genius. Leader Williams. I mean, he had his heels nipped. Oh, that was unlucky. But he had his heels nipped in that penalty area. He's too honest. Go down. Win a penalty. Well, just be like them. They're Mugger-Tauruses. Do what they do. Forget it. Here we go. Come on. Let's get back into this. Burke. Up to Farmer. He's been given the job of creative midfield position for this game. I might bring him off for Murray if he doesn't make a better impact. Leader Williams seems to be at the heart of everything we're doing this game. Farmer's chance now beautifully spread out. Madison's got all the time in the world. That useless apps. He is so bad. If you look at his stats though, I'm not going to bring him up here because we're in game, but if you look at his stats, 12s, finishing, dribbling, first touch, heading, much better than Clark, and he's absolutely donkey. But that's not a donkey. Mbeka has scored again, 2 games in a row from a set piece. Scullion whips it in. And look at that man, he's beautifully jumped. Specimen of a man has pulled us back and given us a way back into this game. It is 2-1. And you know what? It's substitution time. Let's see if we can turn this round. Sorry, O'Shea, lad. I didn't want to do this, but you're going to get sent. He's aggressive. He's on a yellow. He's got that 18. You are absolutely useless. Get off my field. He can go. And our final one. I mean, Lewis, I can't do anything. We haven't got the... I've got another youth player on the bench here. He looks about as useful. I mean, you're having a poor game. You can come off. They're the changes. Okay, let's see if that's enough to get us back into it. I think they were the right changes. Hopefully Langfield can come on and do something for us. And here we go. Let's see if there's proof in the pudding. Farmer out to Madison. He's whipped that one in. Leader Williams flicks it on, and it's going to be a counter-attack from Margate, I believe. Unless... Who's that? Is that our right back? Don't know who that is chasing him down. They look like they've got a tall squad, actually. Griff, well won, Griff. That's literally what his job is. Ball winning midfielder, win it across that line in front of the defence. Bardsley's going to whip that out to Madison. Down to Scullion. This is okay. Farmer's been absolutely useless. But this is nice. Scullion. Langfield wants it. No, he doesn't. He's played it out to Burke. Burke, low cross that. Burke! Get in! His first goal. He's got the captain's armband for a reason. I don't know what the reason is. I didn't give him it. But Burke has come in. He burst down. I was screaming at him to cross that, and he's just slotted it past McConnell. And we've come down from 2-0 down, and this is the tenacity that's got us back-to-back promotions. And yeah, it's not the league, but I don't care. This is what we need to bring back into the league. Our team are absolutely shattered, and there we go. Bloody hell. Oh no, wishful thinking. Okay, so Leader Williams has picked up a knock. What am I going to do here? This is what I'm going to do. Farmer's going to go there. You're going to go there. You're still going to be ball winning midfielder there, Murray, and then Farmer. Do you know what that'll do? That'll do. We're going to play the last few minutes. Hopefully it goes straight to pens. It does. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, you're calm. Everyone, look at that. That's exactly what you want coming into a penalty shootout. And we're going to keep it the same. We're not going to mess anything around here. Although, one finish in. I don't really know how much these affect. I don't know if it's just this. It must be a mixture of the three. Anyway, that's what we're going for. Relax. Don't change your mind. That's how we're going to do it. And Becca, I mean, that's what you get when you've got a centre back as your main penalty taker. Straight down the middle was absolutely useless penalty. And that Greenhouse, I've seen him. He popped up through the whole match. So I don't know if he's I'd be surprised if he... I mean, that was an awful penalty. We got away with that. That was shocking goalkeeping from McConnell. I could have saved that. That went really, really slow. Oh, and they are just taking the mick now. They're just picking their spot. Rooney, I'm sorry. I've got no confidence in you, Rooney. Oh, God, it was a great penalty, to be fair. He did keep his nerve. Come on, Bardsley. Yes. Beautiful. Straight down the middle again. Absolute shocking pen. Scullion. That is emphatic. That is what you want to see. And it's down to Bardsley now. Bardsley's got to be a hero. Low. He doesn't look confident. He's not confident. He's not confident. And this is... We could win it. Who's it down to? Who have I given the last penalty to? I paid zero attention. And we're going to get the slow, dramatic walk-up. It's Lewis Farmer. He's had a terrible game. He's had an awful game. And it's on his shoulders Don't mess it up, Farmer. He messed it. He saved it. He caught it. He caught it. That's how bad that penalty was. Oh. All right. It's down to Bards. It's sudden death. Ratty. Miss this. Miss this. Yeah, it's down the middle again. And do you know what? If it's going to be slow run-ups now, continuously, beautifully put away. Do you know what we're going to do? I don't want this nonsense. Slow here. I'm not going to put you through that. But then we're going to slow it down. There you go. Come on. Bardsley, do this, son. Oh. So how have you guys been? Good day. We might as well. I think it's going to go on forever. Oh no, it's not, because Langfield, they're absolute useless. Oof. If we didn't have Clark, we'd be in relegation zone with these strikers that we've got as backup. I made a bad decision signing both of them because they are absolute awful, and we're out. Our strikers, useless, absolute. I'm not going to swear. They're bloody awful. Look at that. The two strikers. Green, yeah, I thought he had a good game. Do you know what? Respectable comeback, though. That could have gone our way at the end. We came back from 2 goals down and we lost on penalties. It's a lottery. It is what it is. Never mind. Competition out the way. Hopefully we can start to get the fitness back up with less comps. Okay, so just before we wrap this one up, just going to do a quick club division update. So as you can see, we are struggling with wage budget. That is going against us. We can't sign anyone. So those rubbish, unless I start moving people on, we're stuck with our squad. So we'll see how we handle that. Everything else is going pretty well. Like I said, they want us to avoid relegation. So where we're sat at the moment is absolutely fine. We're out of the FA Cup. We are out of the FA Trophy. And Integro we're out. So that's cool. We've just got the league to focus on now. In terms of our board culture, they want us to develop the players, their reserve and judgment. I think we use our youth players. But everything else is going really well. It is going really well. They are happy with us. Our fans somehow aren't happy with us. Help me make it make sense. Maybe it's the recent form, I don't know. But we're fine. We're happy with that. And how's our schedule looking now? So we have got... Did we win? Of course we did. We won 1-0. Okay, ignore me. That's fine. So we've now got a big run of Premier League games. That'll take us up to Christmas time. I'll come back in January. Hopefully I've moved some people on and we can free up some of this wage budget here. Like I say, yeah, we're struggling a little bit. Bank balance not reflecting it. We're still profitable. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Thanks for watching episode 19. We'll be back with episode 20. Hopefully it won't be as long between the two. So I appreciate you sticking around and waiting for that. But that's been episode 19 of Unemployed to Hall of Fame. I'll see you next time.